We right here, y'all.
Something you never had, you need to do something you've never done.
Yes. We gonna sing right here.
Miss Renee Show.
Yeah, Miss Renee.
Show.
Oh yeah, we gonna do it here.
Miss Renee Show.
Right here in Listen Vision, y'all.
Miss Renee Show.
Oh yeah, Miss Renee.
Miss Renee Show.
I like how you sing it.
Thank you, Mustafa.
Girl, I like how you sing it.
Hello, and welcome to the Renee Allen and Friends Show. I am so ecstatic today because we have some powerful, extraordinary women who love to uplift, educate, and empower women. I love it. Woo! And in the studio, we have some fabulous women from Rebel Rising. Come on, y'all, give it up. And they are Facebook Living too. So hi, everybody. See you tomorrow at the book signing. Pow. So listen, let's get started. First of all, Nevetica, your pet's choice. We are launching this amazing app, which will have the pet industry at your fingertips on July 21st. It will go nationwide. That's none other than Mastermind, Dr. Lance London, and all the founders and VIPs and backers, which includes me. And there's my girl. Yesterday, we had a beautiful, NASA sponsored a beautiful memorial. If you can put that picture back up, please, Jacob, for our fallen angel, Miss Felicia Donnell, who's pointing to the far right next to me. It was so beautiful. And of course, Carolina Kitchen catered the event. Dr. Lance London spoke. So you know how he is. He's just, my God, he's such a humanitarian, uplifting force. And so it was just beautiful. Mr. Potts represented Nevetica well. I mean, we had a wonderful time. They planted a tree in her honor, and just God bless her. May she rest in peace. We will miss her and never forget her. Yes. I wanted to also, I have a picture that I sent you. I hope you got it, Jacob, on the second email. But my BFF for 30-something years. Oh, there she is. It's a blurry kind of picture, but Carrie, oh, bam, boom, put out. She's getting married. And Lord, I thought I was too old to be in a wedding now. You know, next wedding I want to be is my own. But she's my BFF, so I'm going to go out to Santa Fe, California, Pebble Beach, and we are going to have a grand time at her wedding. I am so excited for her. And if you could find the picture I sent on the second email, is a picture of she and her fiance. So, okay, thank you so much. Also, two things we're doing today. Not too many flyers because I want to really concentrate on what's going on tomorrow and Friday. First of all, there she is, my BFF for 32 years. We used to model together, and I just love her dearly. And that's her fiance, and they're getting married on the latter part of this month. So congratulations. Woo! There's a book signing tomorrow for Rebel Rising. Yes, a book signing out in Tyson's. They're just doing it grand, you know, just And it's going to be some wonderful women, including myself, the publisher who I adore and just met today in the flesh, Carol Starr Taylor, and a crew of fabulosity. Two of them are here, and you will meet them shortly. Do you have that flyer? Rebel Rising, there's a book cover, and we have the actual flyer for the event in Tyson's. And I just want to share it because you are more than welcome to come out and support us and purchase a book. There it is, the Sisterhood Folios. I love it. And thank you, Jan Heck, my girl, friend to the show, and she used to have her own show on WLVS, for connecting me with this wonderful sister, Carol Starr Taylor. So there you have it. Come on out. Come one, come all. Secondly, we have I Manifest Bliss, and that's our second guest. Oh, my God, there she goes, Mayma. And, of course, you see today on Good Morning America, she is the real deal. I have some fabulous women today. So that's going to be on Friday, and it's going to be at the Tower Club. So just come on and support us. Now, I want to talk about, you know I love politicians because I think they are bold, brave, and courageous. But there is one in particular that I am supporting, and that is none other than C. Anthony Muse, 4 County Executive for Prince George's County. And I'll tell you why. Usually, I don't sit on the fence with many things, but usually I'm neutral unless something really sparks my fire. And this man I've known for almost 2.5 decades. His beautiful wife, Pat Lawson Muse, off of, she's a news anchor. You know, everyone knows her. And he has been in the trenches, and his track record, if you look it up and compare, is the one who is ready to move Prince George's forward. And so I am voting Muse, and I wanted to let you know if anyone needs a ride, then just go to the Facebook. See Anthony Muse or Muse Women for Muse or Jennifer Jones, Dr. Jennifer Jones, and let them know that you need a ride. I don't have the number right here. If I see it, I'll give it to you, but I don't see it. Oh, yeah. The headquarters number, if you need a ride to vote, is 301-459-0805. 301-459-0805. And as I said, if you look at the track record of these candidates, there's none that I don't like, but there's one that I love and know that he is ready to move Prince George's County forward. Please, if you know what I know, vote Muse, and you won't lose. I just came up with that. Woo-hoo. Okay, so there are some early voting. Starts tomorrow. Of course, the primary is on the 26th of June. Akakeet Training Center. Oh, my goodness. Just Facebook me. There we go. Thank you, Jacob. Just if you could show the other one, great. And let's just get out and vote. If you don't like what's going on Pennsylvania Avenue, or you don't like what's going on in general, then do something about it. Get off your rump, get to the voting polls, and vote the people that you want in these polls, okay? Thank you. God bless you. All right, well, let's get this party started. We're going to take a short break. And probably Silver Logan Sharp, you know, the first guest who ever came on the show 2.5 years ago, the former singer of Chic Freak Out. Yes, that's her. But she has a CD called The Groove Mint, and it is fabulous. So go out and support her. And we will be right back with who? Carol Starr Taylor, the publisher of 4 international bestsellers and the one that I'm in, and these wonderful women, Rebel Rising. Be right back.
Questions echo in my mind, won't leave me alone. I walk these empty streets at night. I'm far away from home. I'm living in a no man's land, wandering without a plan. Falling when I try to stand. I'm fading as I'm waiting. It's a lonely world without you, and I'm a lonely soul waiting for your return. You're the hope that I hold on to. I am here for you to find me, find me. I see you when I close my eyes. I see you in my dreams. You tell me that in perfect time you will rescue me and take me from this broken place. Come to me and kiss my face. Promise me I'll be okay and save me from my breaking. It's a lonely world without you, and I'm a lonely soul waiting for your return. You're the hope that I hold on to. I am here for you to find
Oh,
me.
God. Okay. That's not Maria.
Hi,
You
Maria.
called us. Oh, my God. We're just having a little Flo Marcus Johnson wine, which I love. Flo, WLO. Welcome back to the Renee Allen Friends Show. We are here. Look, we have someone on the line that we're going to start off with, but I didn't want to have these women waiting. So I want them to sit here with me and have a little wine and toast to all the authors and all the wonderful women and men.
Cheers,
Yes,
cheers,
cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, Lord. So listen, we have someone on the line that I would like you to meet. And you know, Facebook is a wonderful thing. Instagram, the whole gamut of social media. And I met this lady and I just love her. I fell in love. And because we had you coming on, Carol, I said, well, I'd like you to come on so you can meet the ladies, but she couldn't come in person. So are you there, Maria?
I am.
Yeah.
I'm watching you guys live. I'm loving it. I'm on Carol's
Oh, you're watching us?
I'm on Carol's Beach. Yeah.
Well, your picture's getting ready to come up, Maria, because Jacob's
I'm
gonna make sure.
waiting. You can't see me. I'm waiting.
Oh Lord! So how are you?
I am fantastic.
Well, tell the viewers. Well, we're gonna get your picture up in a minute. Tell the viewers a little bit about you and about your book.
I am a motivational speaker. My mission is to empower, uplift, and validate women and men all over the world. I want to do it. Oh, I want to go global. I'm doing it for my kids. You have to make sure your why is bigger than your why not. Always. I'm a motivational speaker. I turn everything into a positive. I never turn anything into a negative. People say, how are you doing it? No, life is not lollipops and rainbows every day, but you know what? It's how you choose to look at it.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
You have to flip the script. Flip it, and surround yourself with women like yourself, Renee, and women on your panel. I'm watching you right now. And you know what? You say, I can, I will, I believe, I am, I'm doing it. Let's go together.
Yes, girl.
Yes.
This is your cup. We're gonna put it right here and pour a little something for Maria. So listen, I know that we know a mutual friend, Judy. Tell us a little bit about the excerpt before we have to move on of your book.
Wow. Okay, so Dr. Judy Savitsky, I met almost 6-7 years ago. I was at a fundraiser with her. She published one of my excerpts from my book, which was never officially published because it was so raw, real, and authentic, and people weren't ready for that.
Yes.
Now I think they are. And I wish I was having a glass of wine with you ladies. Cheers.
Let's cheer. Come on, y'all. It's Maria.
I'm back to you.
Proud of you.
Maria, hope to see you tomorrow night.
Yes.
Yes, tell me about what's going on tomorrow night. Don't even send me info because I'm coming.
Oh,
Yes,
it's
ma'am.
Tyson's Corner, La Sandia, right beside Barnes and Noble. Right in the...
Oh my gosh, Carol, I sent you a message. Send me all the info.
One margarita, two margaritas.
I'm 48.
You can't find the picture.
5:30 to
Can you look on
8
Facebook?
tomorrow. We're there.
Awesome. I will be there.
And bring your friends. Bring some friends. Oh, we're going to have such a good time.
And we're gonna post your picture
Yeah.
as soon. I may not have sent it to. I know I put it on Facebook, but I may not have sent it to Jacob. So we're gonna look on Facebook and find your picture so we can post
It's
it.
okay. I'm sharing it everywhere.
Thank
girls.
you,
I'm
darling.
sharing it
Thank
everywhere.
you. Look, I'm a one-woman
y'all
show.
back. I got y'all back. I'm there.
Thank you so much for calling in. We love you. We'll see you tomorrow. God bless you.
Love you,
Mwah.
ladies.
Okay. Bye, Maria.
Bye,
I don't
Maria.
think you're a one-woman show anymore.
Well, there you
You've got
go.
some co-hosts. You've got co-hosts.
Yes. Glory to God. Well, look.
Cheers
Thanks
to
again, Maria. Yes, cheers. Well, you see, these women are just fabulous. And it all starts with Carol Starr Taylor. So, Carol, tell us about you. And everyone just introduce yourself, and then we're going to talk about why you started the sisterhood.
Okay. Well, I'm Carol Starr Taylor. I'm the director of storytelling and for Creative Publishing Group. And these two ladies are two of our #1 international best-selling authors for this amazing book that we had just launched. And Renee happens to be the first chapter in the book as
my
well. You are.
There it is.
You are.
Oh, that must be the L and the A, the alphabet.
You are so lucky, girl.
Yes, I am.
And you've got to read this book. And so 4 out of the books that we have launched so far have all gone to #1 international bestseller on Amazon, and we just keep on going. And we've got 4 new books that if you want to write, 4 new books that you can write in. And the Sisterhood Folios, we are, it's actually the 8th book. And then we've got Wink, we've got a business book, we've got another business book coming out in September. And we've got a business book, Shift Happens. Hello. And the other one is Breaking the Purple Chain, which is ending the cycle of abuse. Yes. So and Wink is about dating and relationships post-divorce. You know what I'm talking about, ladies. And then we've got Crushed Diamonds Still Sparkle, and that is part of the Sisterhood Folio series. So I would like to, the lady, the lovely, lovely blonde on my left, and is Christine Thompson, and she is #1 international bestseller with Rebel Rising, and she will be there tomorrow night with Dawn and Renee and a whole bunch of our authors, Mema and MJ Marino, D. Seda. We've got a lot of girls actually from DC.
You are amazing.
And we've got, Jen Heck couldn't make it.
I know, but I love her.
And
She used to have the dating advisory show right before mine. That was my girl.
And Lena Forsley, who unfortunately couldn't come tonight because she just got in. So I'm from Toronto, actually. I flew in. Lena is from Calgary. And Christine flew in this morning as well from Dallas.
Yes.
So take it away, Christine.
Yes, I'm Christine Thompson, and I just want to thank Carol Starr Taylor. She's such a beautiful soul, because what she does for women and for us to have a voice, to raise a voice, God gives us that voice, but sometimes we're scared to use it, right? I think we really are. And when I met Carol, first time meeting her in person, but we're all afraid to just really talk about things. And for healing us spiritually on the inside, what do we need to do? We need to talk about it, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And so I really want to thank her for giving me that platform, for giving us that platform in all of your books that you do, because it is a platform for us to have that voice. And I want to thank the lovely Renee Allen, because she is beautiful. I love her. And another platform. This is something that we're all talking about, and inspiring and elevating women to be the God-driven women that they were meant to be.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Woo!
And then we've got the beautiful Dawn.
I am so thrilled to be here. I've got to meet Renee a couple times, and you're just amazing. I love that you're such a powerhouse here in DC.
Wow. She's always edifying everybody else, right?
Yes. I'm Dawn Espinoza. Hi, everyone. Gosh, I've been in DC now 20 years. It's really hard to believe.
Wow.
So I'm a Midwestern girl from Minnesota. I lived in New York for a little bit, enjoyed that. I have a business called Design Her Gals, where you create your own custom avatar. It's super cute. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen them at some of the events and stuff that we do.
Probably and didn't know it was yours.
So Designer Gals is, we have a virtual dressing room, and you go in and you choose your skin tone, your eye shape, all that fun stuff, and you can use it for events and note cards, and it's just a really fun, very personalized product. We have the blessing of Oprah. We were one of her favorite things one year. So
my.
that was insane.
The big O.
Yep. So, and I had the honor of meeting Carol and actually writing a review for Born to Be Me.
That's right, our second, our second book.
Yeah, and that was an incredible honor to have my review on the back of the book. And Carol and I connected immediately. I love the power. My thing has always been your tribe is your vibe. I have a lot of sisterhood groups and friends that, you know, really have gotten me through everything in life. And so that's what Carol and I talked a lot about, and that's a little bit in Rebel Rising. But for me, this title says it all, Rebel Rising. And I recently had to find my rise and my strength through several things happening in life, a lot of chaos in life, and businesses and family, and then ended up having a divorce. So
I know that one.
So you know that one. And how I had my rise through it all was something I did with grace and integrity, and really, there was sadness, but also some serious joy, and especially with having the sisterhood around us, and really counting on your friends through it all is powerful.
Well, you don't look a day past 20, so I don't know where you're working. So, Carol,
I'm fooling you.
We do have Mayma on the line, and we'll get her in a moment because she's standing by. She couldn't be here today. But I want to talk about, Carol, about why this book, I know you have some wonderful energy, as you said, some wonderful titles. But what keeps you going with the sisterhood?
Oh, my God. It's passion and purpose. Honestly, it started... I have a global sisterhood that was never, it was just to put out positive energy. When I went through my rock bottom time, I was alone, figuratively and emotionally. And if you guys ever read me, I wrote a book called Life in Pieces from Chaos to Clarity. We actually have some copies there tomorrow night. But I sat in my car after contemplating suicide.
My God.
And I looked out the window and I said, if it's within my power, no woman will ever be alone again. And that is what gets me up in the morning. Yeah. That is the legacy, the power of words that, when we do our coaching and everything like that, and I talk. And you guys know, it's like, okay, what is your message? Who is your reader? Because you know what? Everybody's going through something. And you read something in a book, and that's inspiration. That is what is going to keep you going. And you can identify with the authors. And these are women that are raw
there it is.
And
beautiful.
real
feel the
and
beauty
authentic.
Of the book.
And these are real women. It's a real journey. There's like 12 to 15 authors in a book. I mean, you can really, really feel their story and the inspirations that come from the lessons, because we've all come out the other side, and life is a journey, and it's just all about your soul journey and your purpose, and helping each other.
Yes, ma'am. I had some of the authors in Mayma on my show for Born to Be
Yes,
Me.
you did.
And when I read some of that, because they gifted me a book, and when I read that, I told Jen, I said, oh my God, I got to meet this lady. And then she went a step further and said, no, you have to be in the next book. I was like, glory! That's a blessing from God right there, to just meet wonderful women like you. Tell me, how do you choose the women?
You know what? For me, I speak to everybody. I won't, I'm not into like...
For hours.
Sometimes it's like 10
we
minutes.
really get to know Carol.
Yeah, when
Carol
we get
gets
to know each other, right? That's called soul sister connection.
It is. I love
Like,
it.
let's jump on a call for a quick minute because we're friends, and then, an hour later. But no, no. When I do speak, I get a vibe. I want to know your story. I want to know, because, we're growing each and every day. And I think that there's a difference between, and I think, Christine, you and I talked about this, there's a difference between, writing your story and the inspirations, and that that you've overcome, and still living your story, right?
Right.
So when you're still living your story, you're not ready to write. So I think that a lot of times, I mean, other than, I'm an NLP practitioner and
Come on, tell us, girl. They don't know, so tell them.
I'm an NLP
Exactly.
I'm a writing coach, and we do have coaches. Everybody is assigned a coach, and professional typesetting and professional and professional editing, and it's
love
shelf
it.
ready and
Beautiful.
I mean,
Yeah,
the
I
book
wish you could
itself,
feel the
I wish
book.
you could
It's
feel.
this
Well,
velvety
they can
finish.
tomorrow.
It's gorgeous. That's
Tomorrow they
amazing.
go.
It's my
Like,
first
everything
time
is-
seeing the books, y'all.
Oh my God! Beautiful. Like, look how beautiful, and everybody's got Renee. So you know what? I got to tell you,
Yes, ma'am.
this is a labor of love. This is a real labor of love, and it's something that when you hold it in your hand, it's something that you're proud of. And I want everybody to shine like a rock star. That's my goal. So I think that, people tell me that they want to write their story. That's awesome, because we want to help you make your voice heard. And we've got to just show, of course, the beautiful host.
Oh my
Here
goodness.
she is. Her picture.
Jacob, you got that? Oh my goodness. And it's in yellow. Go ahead now.
Yeah,
Okay,
beautiful.
so how gorgeous is that?
A book in color.
It is color on the inside, and I think that is something that we do. And again, it's something that we pride ourselves on.
Yes, it's beautiful.
And it really is really the soul stories of part of the soul stories. Listen, we've had more than one journey, right?
Yes.
So we have to just kind of. There's Dawn right there.
Hey,
Let's do a focus on Dawn,
Sorry,
please. There's Dawn right there.
Beautiful.
And I'm gonna get Christine,
Yes,
of course.
Christina, drum roll. Yay.
And I think that when you guys read the stories and the other books as well, because we've got Live Out Loud, Born to Be Me. There's Christine.
There she
Yeah, beautiful.
Close up on Christine, please. There we are.
Well, Christine, that's a great segue. What did you get out of being an author in the Sisterhood Folios?
For me, it was a healing process, maybe something that I knew that I had gotten over it, but I felt like because I'm a wellness coach, so when I coach people, and I'm an NLP also, so when I do coach women and I talk to women, a lot of times I might go live on my Facebook and I would speak about something from my past, and I think, Dawn, you heard me the other night talking about things. Little
great.
candid conversations with women, and they would say, I would get these messages and they would say, wow, you know what, I need to work on that because I'm scared to talk about it, right? Yeah. And I felt like for me to move forward, to show other women, we all go through things. We go through valleys. We really do. And for me, what it gave me is a sense of accomplishment and a sense of healing and letting that go and saying, I've crossed the bridge and I'm healed, and now I want my message and everyone's messages in these books to heal people. Yeah. That's what we do, and I'm a healer, energy healer, and that's what I want. I think it's beautiful. I mean, it just gives you a sense of accomplishment, and it's just a beautiful thing. It really is.
I love that, and I love what Carol said about when you're in it, because when I was in that bad divorce stage, I couldn't talk about it, but I did write things down in my journal. But you're not ready until you've healed.
Right, but if you were to read, and you would read about the struggles and the obstacles and people overcoming the things that, and you're like, that's me. Oh my God, that's me. And you know what? You realize that you're not alone in your darkest days. Right?
I love it. I wish that Lady Nakia, right? She's a co-host to the show every third Wednesday. She has an organization called A Women's Voice. I'm going to actually introduce her to you.
Okay, cool.
And she's the first lady of the gathering, and she's just awesome. But she talks about the same thing. That's why I have to get y'all together. God's talking to me. So let me ask you, beautiful, what is it about this one here, Carol? Because I feel the energy that keeps you ignited. What is? Give us an example
Well,
of something.
first of all, Carol's community is huge, both on Facebook, Instagram, and she makes sure, you know, everyone wakes up to her and her message. And she's funny, she's witty, she's sincere, she's caring, and she pulls it all together. And the fact that she's created this sisterhood folios, you know, she launched her own story and really knew that women's stories needed to be told. So it's women writing their story, and we have many, right? We have many.
Yes.
But it's these books are for everyone. Yes. And that's what when I talk about Rebel Rising and all the other great books that have come out in the sisterhood, they're for everyone. They're, you know, I have friends who have lost, you know, loved ones, and you know, it's not just divorce, which is what I wrote a little bit about in my chapter and going through that, but you can connect to that loss. You can also connect to the inspiration. You can connect to the loneliness. One of the things I talk about is the power in the pause, and you know how, you know, sometimes you coil back, and that's so healing and needed, and then you have to know when to stop, and get out there and to let it go.
Look, Dr. George Fraser, one of my mentors, says, bless and release.
I like that.
And release it. There he is, right there. The Power Networking Conference. So
And
listen,
there's Mima.
because she's getting ready. Mama's getting ready to come on because she's there. So let me get Mama. Hold on, because I know we have her. Mama, are you there? Uh-oh.
Hello.
We have your beautiful picture on the screen, darling. This is Renee and Carol and Christine and Miss Espinoza. How are you?
Ladies. How are you guys doing?
Missing you.
I love the bell. I love the laughter. I love the.
Well, we love you. And I guess if you just tell the viewers a little bit about, you're a friend to this show. We all love you. But for those of you out there that don't know her, tell us a little bit about you and what you're getting ready to do tomorrow in correlation with creative
I
publishing.
Manifest?
Yes.
Well, you know, I Manifest was kind of born out of a really powerful story for me. One of my dear friends committed suicide 4 years ago. And he left me a letter, and he told me that, he goes, Mama, you know how to live. You know how to manifest and create joy in your life. And people are living their lives hiding and sad, and I want you to share your joy with the world. Tell the world about, you know, what you do and how to find joy. And so his passing left me devastated, but kind of really inspired me to really live my best life and to share that with people.
Well, look, Mama, tell us about your experience on the Oprah show.
The Oprah show was amazing. It literally kind of, I heard the bell ring. And I was going to say,
She can sing
you know,
with you.
Oprah. So the Oprah show was really powerful because I began my breast cancer journey. I was working a full-time job, got diagnosed with breast cancer, and I kind of asked God, how can I use my life to serve others going through this disease? And so I had no idea how to begin a nonprofit, how to raise money, begin a board, but I was just following my heart. And I did that, and Oprah's show found me, and I was on. It was life-changing for me. It really reaffirmed the power of following your bliss and following your joy, you know?
Yes.
Yep, and so I was on there, and it gave me that confidence to know that I could do anything and be whatever I wanted to. And then, you know, coming back to my friend who passed, you know, like knowing that, you know, I was on the right path with how I was living my life, you know, how I was being and manifesting my joy. And so he inspired me, my friend did, and Oprah, to kind of really help other people to use their challenges as gifts. And so Manifest Bliss came out of a place of pain, but it's helping people to come together, be inspired, and to create their joy every day.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So I just want to ask you this before we have to let you go, is what's going to happen at the experience for I Manifest Bliss on Friday?
It's going to be off the unicorn chain.
Oh, yeah. Unicorn.
Off the chain.
Some soul fun and a badass spa day
Yeah.
for your soul.
Yes.
Yes. Any tickets still available?
They're available on my website. It's www.mainmccarmel.com/events.
Yes,
Yes.
Jacob. Is Jacob there?
Jacob,
Okay, can you
here.
just?
Yeah.
I think I have the flyer for I Manifest Bliss, but we have this right here if you can see it. Yeah, can we see it? Yeah.
Awesome.
That, Mima, it's our little bliss card with the butterflies and our designer gals.
Yes. Well, any last
Yay,
thing you want to
awesome.
say, Mayma? Any last words? And we
want-
just
Well, you guys are amazing. I'm really honored to know all of you who are here for the event. You guys make each other stronger. Woman helping woman is the most powerful thing in the world.
yes.
So see you guys Friday.
Yes.
Love you guys.
Bye, Mayma.
Hi, Mayman.
Let's all do it for her. But look, we're gonna be right back. We're gonna take a short break, and we'll be right back again with the Rebel Rising Divas.
Cheers!
Cheers.
To my mother, I wanna know have I made you proud. And to my father, I wanna know have I ever been a problem child. And to my pastor, I've been trying to be in church a little more. And to my lady, just have patience, God's still working on me now. I ask for forgiveness from anybody that I may have hurt wrong. I've done, but putting it behind me. There are some things I gotta get right. Loose ends need to be tied up. It's been a roller coaster ride, but I'm gonna hang on. I was thinking the other night, what if my life was being graded? What would it say on my progress report? What would it say on my progress report? I wonder what it would say. To all my teachers, thanks for taking extra time out with me. To my producer, thanks for keeping a young fella on the beat. And to the soldiers, going out there and risking your life for me. And to my lady, just have patience, cause God's still working on me now. I ask for forgiveness from anybody that I forgot to mention. Come and look at my long list. There are some things I gotta eventually I get to you. Loose ends need to be tied up. It's been a roller coaster ride, but I'm gonna hang on. Was thinking the other night, what if my life was being graded? What would it say on my progress report? I know I've done more good than bad. Oh, I know, but for some reason I feel there's so much room for improvement. So I'ma go find those burnt bridges. There are some things I gotta get back up again. Loose ends need to be tied. I gotta tie it all up. It's been a roller coaster ride, but I'm gonna hang on. I was thinking the other night, I was just thinking, what if my life was being graded? What would it say on my progress report? There are some things I gotta get right. Loose ends need to be tied right away. It's been a roller coaster ride, but I'm gonna hang on. I was thinking the other night, what if every word, what if my life action was being graded? Thought in mind, what would it say on my progress report? What would it say on my progress report? I wonder what it would say. It's your boy Chips. To my mother, I wanna know have I made you proud. And to my father, I wanna know have I ever been a problem child. And to my pastor, I've been trying to be in church a little more. And to my lady, just have patience, God's still working on me now. I ask for forgiveness from anybody that I may it say on my progress report? Wonder what it would say. To all my teachers, thanks for taking extra time out with me. To my producer, thanks for keeping a young fella on the beat. And to the soldiers, going out there and risking your life for me. And to my lady, just have patience, cause God's still working on me now. I ask for forgiveness from anybody that I forgot to mention. Come and look at my long list. There are some things I gotta eventually I get to use. This need to be
Yeah, that's it.
Welcome back to the Renee Allen and Friends Show. Welcome, welcome, welcome. As the Carolina Kitchen says, one of our sponsors and friends to the show. I am standing here with Rebel Rising, the publisher of 4 international bestsellers, Carol Star Taylor. Woo!
Dr. Renee Starlin Allen.
Like-minded women, okay? Dawn Espinoza and Christine
Thompson.
Yes. So, y'all having fun?
We're having a blast. Are you kidding?
So much for having us.
Oh, you are so welcome.
God,
You are,
I mean, wine. Thank you.
you are so welcome. You are so welcome. What are you doing?
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Listen, we have our resident chef, Chef Terrence, who came from 2 Fish and 5 Loaves Catering just to celebrate our book signing tomorrow. Aww. And he's here, and I'm so excited because I love him so much. He has such a crazy schedule, but he said, I want to come and celebrate you and the girls from Rebel Rising. So again, if you're just tuning in, or if you just want a little bit more information about how you can be there tomorrow, Carol?
If you want to be there tomorrow, it is at La Sandia, which is at Tyson's Corner Center.
Yep, right by Barnes & Noble.
Right beside Barnes
First
&
floor.
Noble, first floor where all the restaurants are. La Sandia from 5:30 to 8 o'clock. Just come on in, ask where the book signing is, and we're all there. Yes. And if anybody is looking to be a published author and you want to tell your story, please send me an email through our website, and it's www.creativepublishing with a G, group with another G.com.
Yes, ma'am. And you can also contact the Renee Allen and Friends shows. We are going to be doing things for life.
I know. You know what? You know when you know you got a soul sister, right? You got a soul sister.
Soul sister, soul sister, soul sister. We want to say hi to Facebook Live over there, Rebel Rising. And all of you viewers who tuned in today on this beautiful, gorgeous day all around the world. You know, WLVS is the largest online broadcast in the United States. I don't think a lot of people know that. We're right here in the nation's capital. We're right across from the Howard University.
Awesome.
So what's one of your, and I won't say favorite chapters because everybody else will
God.
get jealous, right? I'm not a jealous type, but somebody else might get jealous. So tell us a few of the excerpts or what you really love about this book, because you have 4. So what is it about Rebel Rising, Carol? And put your microphone up a little bit.
Okay. Well, Rebel Rising, I mean, when we come up with the titles for it, there's a power. To me, it's a mantra. And I think that when you're a rebel, it's, you know what? You're not being told anymore. You're not towing the line. You're going with what your heart says. And it's not always what everybody else says for you to do. And I think that being that rebel, I think most of us have lived the lives of what everybody else wants for us and what they think we should do. And finally being that rebel and saying, you know what? No. And also I think being that rebel that you say to yourself, this is not, when you're in your rock bottom time and you're struggling and you're saying, you know what? This is not how the story is going to end. I'm not going to let it go. I'm going to rise above this. And I think that that's where your inner rebel just comes right out. And I think that is for me.
Rewrite that.
Let me give you my mic, and you can say a little bit about, just about 30 seconds of what Rebel Rising means to you, and then we'll go to you, and we'll end the show.
Thank you. My chapter in Rebel Rising is called Indelible. And it's really about how those people in your life make an indelible imprint on your heart, and you carry that with you, through your life, and those beautiful things and experiences with those important people in our lives, but also the scars and the hard times, and that all makes up who we are. And Rebel Rising is this, is made up of incredible stories, and it's not all about loss either. There's so many wins.
So much gains.
There's so many
So
gains.
many gains.
And that's what I loved about really being able to tell with my story, is I tell how, what the lessons were that I learned. And I go through all of that and all the things that gave me strength and hope and just fun, and and your tribe is your vibe, and really,
Let me just say one thing. Co-host to this show, Karen Marie Austin, she always talks about your tribe. Oh, you will love Karen. Oh, you know Karen? Who doesn't know Karen, right? Being Karen
I don't
Marie.
know Karen.
Well, you're going to know her. You're going to know her. Let me let you finish.
Hi, Karen. So, with Rebel Rising, we all found our rise and way to relate, and that's what it's there for you, to look at different ways that you're if there is a struggle, what is your rise? I've always felt I paved my own path. I'm an entrepreneur now. I'm a soulpreneur, but something really, this experience and this change in my trajectory and going off my path, threw me for a loop. And it was a wonderful experience to be able to go back in my just notes I wrote for myself. Like you said, we tell our, that ended up being such a strong part of my story that I never thought it would be. It wasn't something, I didn't think about writing a book at that time, but I had it all right there, and it was really great.
You.
So
for
she
those
did.
I told you, and if people follow me on social media, you'll hear me say, writing is your soul on paper.
Ooh, I love that.
Writing is your soul on paper.
Oh, and another friend, Vicki Johnson. She talks about soul wealth. So we can have a whole nother hour, but let me give Christine the mic. And what does Rebel Rising mean to you?
Well, Rebel Rising means to me is, I had went through things as a child that I had really just hidden inside of me. And even though I got over them, I really didn't talk about it. And with me having 3 teens, I felt like I wanted them to know who their mom was and how I rose above it and how many other women could rise above their situations, because my chapter is called The Escape Artist. And I was really good at escaping pain. But then I realized I had to face it, and I had God's help the whole way, my whole journey. Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Christine. And so I just want to say this is a wonderful experience. I talked about in Mine Like Dawn all of my chapters about the divorce, because this divorce really almost broke me. So that's why I chose to talk about that. But just come tomorrow, purchase the book, enjoy some time with these wonderful women. And Carol, tell them how to get a hold of you.
Well, you can get a hold of me again by Carol Star Taylor. You can end up getting a hold of me through creativepublishinggroup.com. We're also on Instagram, Creative Publishing Group, and we have a Facebook page. You can message us. We've got books coming up for the Sisterhood Folios. New books.
Yes.
And we've got one business book that actually Dawn is in, coming out in September, called The Balancing Act, The Quest for Work-Life Balance.
Yes.
And then we've got another book opportunity for people who want to be in it, called Shift Happens. We've got another Sisterhood Folios.
Yes.
Crushed Diamonds Still Sparkle.
I love it.
We have Wink, Dating and Relationships in a Post-Divorce World.
Oh, Jen's going to have to be in that one.
And then we also have Breaking the Purple Chain, which is ending the cycle of abuse. And there's a social responsibility in everything that we do, and I think that that's really an important component.
Thank you.
Because as a sisterhood, we need to give each and every one of you, readers and authors, virtual hugs
Yes.
and a voice and
Well, where
making
is-
your voice heard.
Yes, ma'am. Where is our chef? Because we're running out of time. Chef Terrence, bring over that beautiful dish for Carol Star Taylor and all of the Rebel Rising. This is Chef Terrence. You can find him on Facebook. Oh, this
so
is
good.
awesome.
Thank you,
do we
Chef
have the
Terrence.
camera on the food? Yeah.
Thank you, Chef Terrence.
Beautiful. He is just yes. So tell us.
Oh, my
You're gonna.
gosh, thank you.
I think we're almost done with time, so you can just let them know how to get a hold of you. And thank you so much for supporting Rebel Rising.
No problem. Chef Terrence, everybody, how you doing? Please come out and support these ladies in their book release tomorrow. Oh, I'm over here. You can catch me at twofishfivelowsbbq.com and on social media at twofishfivelowsbbq.
Woo! Thank you, everybody. Rebel
It looks
Rising.
amazing.
Thank you. God bless you. See you next
tomorrow,
week.
guys.
Rebel
See you
Rising.
tomorrow. Rebel Rising.
Miss Renee Show. Hey, Miss Renee.